Good morning, folks. This is Naim Aslam, Chief Market Analyst at AvaTrade, and welcome to the Technical Analysis video. So basically, in this our YouTube live session, what we talk about is we talk about various different opportunities for a stock market and what exactly it really means for you guys. More importantly, to disclaimer, which is like anything which we'll be discussing in this video cannot be perceived as an advice. Let's have a conversation a little bit about the stock market, and then let's see what exactly plenty of bargain hunters in the stock market which still believe that look, there is a more upside for the stock market rather than to the downside. And because of this particular reason, these investors and traders are not allowing the markets to fall. The reason that I'm saying this, that if you look at the daily chart for the S&P 500, what you see is that the market didn't even come close to the 550 50-day smooth moving average. So if this is your 50-day smooth moving average, the market came down to this level. So there was quite a large distance between the 50-day moving average and the lows that we formed, not yesterday, but in fact the day before yesterday. And because of that, it just really indicates, in fact, it was actually yesterday when the market started to reverse from its lows. So that indicated me that, okay, you know what, there was still quite a lot of investors who are very much excited to buy the market on any sort of a sell-off. But the question is that what is the how the market will react if there is a national lockdown, because of course national lockdowns are the biggest threat. Currently, the lawmakers are trying their best to circuit break the current surge in coronavirus through regional lockdowns. But so far, they are not working. They are working, but they are not working to an extent how that they can really curtail this surge in coronavirus cases. So the pressure is really mounting on lawmakers. Now, because of this pressure, there is a possibility that these lawmakers will eventually cave in, and then we'll be facing a national lockdown. Now, imagine if we have a national lockdown. What does it really mean for the stock market? And more importantly, is that really priced into the market? No, it's definitely not, because that lockdown is not priced into the market. Currently, what investors and traders are thinking that, look, this surge in coronavirus was very much expected, so there's nothing new about that. So let's just consider any sell-off as an opportunity, and then let's start buying the market. But if there is a lockdown, the market can see some intense sell-off. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the market will just drop off the cliff. No, that's not going to happen. Why? Because we still have a potential coronavirus vaccine trials taking place. We know the virus a lot more better than as compared to this beginning of this year. So because of these reasons and the possibility of another stimulus package, coming or actually, the second stimulus package eventually getting passed from the US lawmakers, that is going to support the market quite a lot, because both Donald Trump and Nancy Pelosi are very much open to begin those conversations. So what we are really looking at with that much of a fiscal help and the monetary policy help, and the fact that we know the virus, I think, yes, even if the market does go into a national lockdown, what I mean by that is that if we see a national lockdown in the UK or over in Europe, even then, the sell-off that we will see could still be an opportunity. But how would you know that is an opportunity? Keep an eye on the moving averages that I talk about all the time. And these moving averages are your 50, 100, and 200 moving average. That's all for today. Stay safe, folks, and happy Friday once again. And I'll see you guys next week.